Hey YouTube, I'm back this time with my candle and wax empties for the month of, I would say like the second half-ish of July and into August. So it's really what I've been burning since I have been in Kansas City. I moved to KC on July 17th from Denver. There was some time where I just wasn't really burning anything because I was just in the midst of a move. But this is everything I've burned between then and now. So I don't have any chit chat. Let's jump right in and get started. The first one that I used up is a sour melon drop from Bath and Body Works. The key notes are juicy candied watermelon, sour green apple, and bursting honeydew melon. So the reason why I got this is not because I purchased it per se, but I had two banana bundt cake candles when I was still living in Denver that I just didn't like. So I went and exchanged them. And I didn't like them because when I burned them, they just smelled wrong, like not good. So I did exchange one for a sour melon drop because I did have my eye on it. And it was a really nice sour watermelon candy fragrance. So very unique. I don't know that it's come out at Bath and Body Works in any iteration before this. So I normally hate on packaging like this that just has nothing to do with the name of the fragrance, but I mean, I think the brushstrokes are kind of fun and whatever, so I can get down with that. The only thing I'll say is this. So the first half of the candle or so was actually pretty solid. It was a nice clean burn. Wicks were great. It smelled great, but definitely by the end, it got really, really dirty and sooty. As you can see, the wax is very discolored. The wicks have moved around. So by the end, things were getting a little bit sketchy, but for the most part, this was a great candle for that reason. Even though it looks like it's seen better days, I would repurchase this candle. The next one that I exchanged my second banana bundt cake candle for was this, also from the summer, the same packaging, or the same collection, I mean. This is the red, white, and blue cake, very clearly for the 4th of July. Keynotes are red raspberries, ripe blueberries, and whipped vanilla cream. So I was drawn to this because I don't know that I've ever had a berry white cake candle, if that makes sense. Like, it was a distinctly white cake scent with, oh, and it says soft white cake. I missed that. So red raspberries, ripe blueberries, whipped vanilla cream, and soft white cake. So yeah, very distinct white cake scent with berries. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely lighter than the sour melon drop for sure, but it's still a nice candle. Would I repurchase it? I mean, maybe next year. I don't think I would go out of my way to repurchase this, but I think I, in general, would repurchase it. It was nice, a little bit light. This did burn a little bit better. I feel like the wicks in candles recently from Bath and Body Works are a little bit not good in terms of their placement. Like, this is better than the sour melon drop one, but I don't know, look at that. It's just very not on center anymore. So I don't know, it definitely was a cleaner burn than the sour melon drop, though. I will say that. So I wish it were a little bit stronger, but besides that, it was a pretty solid candle. The next one that I used up was a blueberry pie. I purchased this back in, I want to say January, when I picked up all my coconut lime verbenas. The keynotes are juicy blueberries, flaky crust, and sugar crystals. I can enjoy blueberry pie year round. I really enjoy it. I have one more of these in my collection. I am currently burning a blueberry maple pancakes. Not that it's the same fragrance, but in the realm of blueberries. So I do have a number of blueberry candles. Speaking of which, I also have a ton of blueberry candles from Yankee because I love that scent. So there are plenty more blueberry candles where this came from, but I would definitely repurchase this for sure. The next one that I used up is one, I think I purchased it last spring, in 2021. Let me see if I can find a manufacturing date. No, it would have been in the summer of 2021. So the 130th day of 2021 is the manufacturing date on this. So Iced Dragon Fruit Tea from the White Barn Core Collection. So this had just been in my collection for a long time, so I figured I would just burn it. The keynotes are tropical dragon fruit, vibrant green tea lemonade, and sweet coconut milk. This one actually ended its life in my candle crock. I think it was a wick thing. I think the wicks just moved, and it was just kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies about burning it. So yeah, this definitely ended up in the candle crock. I will say that it had fine strength and throw, but if you watched my Bath & Body Works Empties, and I'll link that down below, by the way, I also had this in a soap that I just used up in the month of August. And while I feel like I would have loved this scent, the fresh lemonade just didn't, in my opinion, didn't gel with the green tea. There was something about it that just seemed a little bit plasticky. So for that reason, I didn't really love it. Same thing with the candles. So if you are all about your Ice Dragon fruit tea, I say go for it. But for me, I didn't really love the lemonade with the green tea. I wish it would have been just like a tropical green tea fragrance, because I think that Bath & Body Works does great green tea fragrances. But anyway, so glad I tried it, but this is gonna be a one and done for me. The next one that I used up is a candle that I purchased at the last candle day back in December. It is Pink Apple Punch. So this has the candle day packaging that we had last year. Keynotes are crisp apple, sun-kissed melon, and sugar crystals. I love Pink Apple Punch. Again, look at these wicks. Like, I don't know what is happening, but I don't know, like the candles I've been burning really for the last few months, the wicks are just not it. But anyway, I love Pink Apple Punch. It's definitely not for everyone. There are a lot of people who don't like it because they find it too synthetic or too plasticky, but I actually really enjoy it. It just smells like a bright, fun, kind of bubbly Pink Lady apple, and I love Pink Lady apples. So I have a couple more of these and I would repurchase it. The next one that I used up is my last summer Boardwalk from last summer of 2021. Key notes are caramel glazed popcorn, warm taffy apples, and salty sweet cream. I mean, the burn of this is like a little atrocious. I definitely had to like dump wax out and cotton ball. It was a whole situation. So it didn't burn especially well, but it did burn cleanly in the sense that there wasn't any soot. The wicks stayed in place. They did an all right job. A summer Boardwalk is always a great powerhouse kind of fragrance. I really love it. It's totally unique and I would repurchase it. So I did have this one from last summer, so I didn't purchase any more this year, but next year I will definitely get another one of these. And the last Bath & Body Works candle that I used up in the month of August is Fresh Cut Lilacs. I purchased this spring of 2021. Yeah, so it was made on the 18th day of 2021. The keynotes are lilac bouquets, dewy green, soft spring air, and it just smells like how Fresh Cut Lilacs always smells. So a little bit sooty, but it did all right. Again, the wicks just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little paranoid and weird about the wicks, but I feel like the wicks just aren't it lately. So fine packaging, I guess, whatever. At least it's purple for lilacs. But yeah, Fresh Cut Lilacs is always a good one for me. I love it. Would repurchase it. A couple more things for my wax and home fragrance empties. Speaking of Bath & Body Works, I also have a room spray. This is in peppermint sugar cookie. No keynotes, but it just smells like a peppermint sugar cookie. I will say though that I don't think I'll repurchase it in a room spray. The room spray and the soap smell a little bit cinnamon to me. Not like red hot cinnamon, not cinnamon the way that like sweet cinnamon pumpkin is spicy, but there's something about it, some kind of like gourmand or some kind of spice to it that I don't get in the candle. So I'm glad that I tried it, and I did go ahead and use up the whole entire thing, and it did take me a long time, but I'm not gonna repurchase it in the spray or in the soap. I'll just repurchase it in the candle because I don't feel like the candle has that kind of like baked cinnamon-esque scent to it. So anyway, not horrified by it. If you want a kind of baked cinnamon cookie, this is a good one for you, but I'm gonna stick to the candles. The last two items I used up are both from Yankee. They are, I guess what I use is wax melt. So the first one is this wax melt single. This is in Cafe El Fresco. I have a couple more of these left. I used to have a ton of them. And it just smells like a very creamy vanilla based coffee. Like it's not robust in the same way that like Paris Cafe smells like coffee. Like this is definitely a cappuccino for like suburban girls in the fall, you know, like it just, I don't know. But anyways, so it's fine. I think I'm a little bit over it for now, but I think maybe sometime in the future I'll repurchase it. The very last thing that I used up is a votive. I just popped it into my wax warmer from Yankee. This is chocolate candy egg. And yeah, it just kind of smells like chocolate in general. So I actually was not very pleased with this. I put the entire votive in my wax warmer and I felt like it just really didn't do anything, which is a little bit unusual. So I am getting a little bit over chocolate scents, just like I am with Cafe Al Fresco. So I would not repurchase it. I'm just glad to have it done. So that's it. So that is it for my wax empties for, again, really since I've been living in Kansas City, so about 6 weeks or so. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Schoolhouse of Iron. I'll put that down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.